Hey guys, it's me, Got Mary, and I'm back again with another music video reaction. Now, today's video is one that I believe I made an attempt to react to before, but because I was doing a lot of moving and a lot of self-care with like my health, I don't think I ever got around to editing it, and I believe it just got deleted. So that initial reaction is gone. Now, if this is the video that I think it is, I don't honestly recall that much of it anyways, because I only watched it the one time and I didn't have a chance to go back through and do any of the edits and rewatches and like deep dives that I normally do. That being said, today's video is Slaughter to Prevail's Demolisher. So let's get to. So I like that this starts off so quickly, but what I really enjoy about this is kind of the nostalgic factor of starting back scene. As a child of the late 80s, a lot of the music videos that were on MTV back in the day, a lot of them had like back behind the scenes footage, and like multiple bands would release those like tour videos, and it had all the behind the scenes footage of them acting like total dipshits, and I loved it. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of. And let's back it up. So a lot of the music that I've reacted to in the past on this channel has had some type of melodic portion of the song before it gets to the screaming, and it doesn't necessarily start off and continue with the screaming like the first full, well, I guess we're only at 35 seconds, but the first full like minute or portion of the video. I kind of like that about Slaughter to Prevail is they cut the bullshit and they just get right down to what they want their music to be about, and that's the heavy growling, you know, the I can't describe it as anything but just like that intimidation factor, and I love that about this band. Having only heard like a portion of the song before, or maybe this song, I can't quite remember. I know that there is like a specific point in the song that I listened to that just went from like 0 to 100 like within like 10 seconds, and it was beautiful. So let's keep going. But let's go back to also hold on. Wait, back here. Right here. Look at the fucking muscle on this dude right here. Like, holy shit. I know you can't see my cursor right now, but it's just this the wing underneath his scapula. It's just like, damn. Now that is a muscle of repetition. That is a sports muscle. This music is so high energy. Sorry. That was a pretty fucking classic stage dive, and they didn't even make a huge deal about it. Like, they would have back in the day. Like, they would have hyped that shit up. I mean, I'm sure they might have done a little bit more hypage. Hypage? The fuck am I trying to say? I'm sure there was a little bit more surrounding that in the actual moment, but I really like that this is live footage. I don't know if this is necessarily live audio, but if it's not, then they did a hell of a job lip syncing it to the live audio. This stage presence is fucking unreal. Like, unbelievably unreal. Like, we're only a minute and 18 seconds into this video, and I've already made this 6-minute video. Like, I have to keep stopping it to, like, pick out these points that, like, really strike me. And, like, holy fuck, dude. Like, this stage presence is unreal. I cannot imagine what it would be like to be at one of their shows. Like, I'm not a mosh pit girly. I have had enough damage done to my nose just by, like, running into people shorter than me. And I swear to God, that's not even a joke. I've broken my nose multiple times by hitting them in the forehead. I'm almost 6 feet tall. So I try to stick away from places that would potentially cause damage to my nose. It already hurts enough to try to breathe. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to that, because I want to rewatch that part where it's just like, there's like this vigor about their stage presence. It's crazy. Let's go back here. Perfect fucking just image to stop on. So I know I already said something about their stage presence, but also what I forgot to mention the last time I stopped, which is why I had to stop it again, was rewatching that part that really just was like, I've got goosebumps right now. But watching that part where it's just like that, again, that bigger, that stage presence, the video editor of this particular video, I mean, I want to now, I need to see other Slaughter to Prevail music videos, to see if their quality of video editing is this spot on, because like this editor knows how to highlight just the perfect parts of this song, and they know how to piece together this footage in such a way that it just makes the song have a deeper hit. And I'm so glad I get to rewatch this after I'm done doing this video recording. I'm so glad I get to watch this uninterrupted. And to those of you who are watching, who don't necessarily like how many times, people might stop during a reaction video, please remember this is not a music video. It is a reaction to a music video. So if you need to watch the whole thing in its entirety without being stopped, please go and watch the original video, because that's what that is for. Just to make that perfectly clear. What the fuck? Sorry, lost what I was doing for just a moment. ADHD, woohoo! Okay, so I feel like this might be the video that I saw before, where it's like building up to something like heavy and hard hitting. So I want to stop it before it gets to that point, because if I don't stop it until it gets to that point, then I'm gonna fuck up the whole like momentum for myself, because now I get to go back. Um, but I have to say, the energy that is in these guys while they're performing, like the just professionalism of the drummer, how he has like all those beautiful just habits that you create and build up over like a nice long career of just knowing your craft, knowing your music, knowing your instrument. um, it is so nice to see close-ups of people using the instruments in such ways, specifically the drummer, because the drummers tend to be, and don't come for me for this, but in my opinion, drummers tend to be the most technically sound um, performers in the entire group. And this isn't just Slaughter to Prevail. This goes for any classically trained musician who has any type of percussion knowledge or background in drums and drum sets, especially. I don't have an extreme, you know, background or experienced or extensive background in percussion by any means, but I was in music for like close to 15 years, I believe. Uh, that being said, um, the dedication in which these guys typically display their knowledge of their instrument, it's just fun, fucking fantastic. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna go back because I see where there is like this. Yeah, there we go. That guy. Let's go back to him. I'm sorry. Holy shit. That footwork though. Dude, just that fucking footwork and that the drummer has. Holy shit. That just relentless footwork is fucking amazing. I'm doing something obscene with my hand right now. I'm glad you guys can't see it because I would have to edit that shit out. Sorry, I had to because I didn't hear that the first time. I'm so glad I went back. Now I get to listen to it again. All right, back to this guy again because that was a perfect moment. Perfect spot. I honestly don't know what I could possibly say to even color my opinion of this for you. I feel like, and don't take this the wrong way. I feel like if I had listened to the song without this video, I would not have felt the same way. I feel that the visual aspect of this video lent so much to the instrumental, the vocals, the everything. The cinematography for this live and the editing that was put into this after was spectacular. And going back to my complete speechlessness, I have no idea what any of this song was about other than the one part where it said Demolisher. Um, because I'm guessing most of that was in Russian. I'm guessing because that's what I heard. Um, this video came out 3 years ago, and it has 21 million views, and that is not surprising for me. And I mean, again, you guys know that I have, reacted to Ginger. I've reacted to, well, I've reacted to Ginger. I've reacted to Aphex Twin. I've reacted to John Gom. This is probably the most well-known metal band. I know this is more deathcore, but I know this is probably the most well-known. Let me see. Let me just double check these here. No, this is just Alex Terrible. He alone has 1.1 million subscribers versus the account that Ginger videos are posted under. And this is no shade to Ginger, because I still very much love them. But Ginger is under Napalm Records, which, I mean, again, no shade to that. But Napalm Records as an entire record label, and they do have 2.3 million subscribers, a little bit more than 2.3 million subscribers. But they also represent many different bands, many different artists. And considering they are a record label versus Alex Terrible's 1.1 million subscribers, that's a hell of a lot more people that are aware of this music. And it shows in the production value. Like Ginger, and again, this is not a comparison to Ginger, but this is just what I have to reference, just a reference point. Ginger's production value, fantastic, love it. I love the stories that they tell within their videos. It makes it very cinematic, very, very meaningful. But this video was a mind bender, not because it was psychedelic in any way, but because it scratched all the right itches, that those notes that just are perfectly timed, the aesthetic that is perfectly timed, and I cannot quite describe it in the right way. So I'm going to leave a part for Editing Mary to come in here. She's probably clipped a lot of stuff by now anyways, but she's going to go right here. Hey guys, Editing Mary here. After a fairly surface level kind of preliminary search on Slaughter to Prevail and this song in particular, it became pretty clear to me that the intended message behind the lyrics of this song was all about casting off societal norms and the expectations that we set upon ourselves based on how we were raised and the path that offers the least resistance. I do really like that message too, because aside from breaking free from oppressive structures that we live within the confines of, like the government, for example, stupid example, but it is one. We also live within the confines of the expectations that we were levied upon us from a very young and impressionable age. I found this to be a hard-hitting message from the lyricist to kind of truly embrace the potential that you have to evolve into who you're meant to be. And in effect, demolishing this kind of cookie cutter representation of how we ought to live our lives according to society and accepted cultural norms. Kind of love that. Be who you're gonna be. And we're back. And I hope that, again, editing Mary was a little bit more insightful than speechless, stupid Mary right here. I will be back with another reaction video soon. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly fucking enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to being able to rewatch it again and again and again. Until next time, I believe this next one is not going to be a music video. It is going to be a short film that I was requested to react to. So hope you guys like horror shorts. That one is coming up soon. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay hydrated, take your fucking meds if you have to take meds, and be good to yourself because someone has to be, and it might as well be you. Stay spooky, my friends.